Hey guys, in the last video, we spent about 15 minutes setting up your Zapier email parsing, but I just noticed, hey, there's a few issues with that, and so I wanted to follow up with this and help you troubleshoot some of those issues if you run into them. The problem with parsing is technically you're reading the template of the email. Let me pull this up. You're reading the template of your email, and so it definitely has the capability to sometimes like miss a space or be a space off to where it'll kind of throw off some of those values like first name or last name that you send back to Grativid. So I'm looking at this email, and so imagine I was in Blackbot or in whatever system you're using, and I was designing the email receipts, the email notifications that you received when a donation is made. So on the last one, we just did name as one line here, but what would be better is if we could separate these. So maybe we had something like first name, and then we just did John, and then we did something like last name, and then we just did donor. And then I'm going to send this to Will at Grativid, which remember is where our filtering and automatic forwarding is set up. So perfect. I'm going to click send there. Yep, well, that looks good. Copy this. I can send another one. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to give it a second. I'm going to come back to our email parser by Zapier. Remember, that's where we highlighted stuff and said, hey, this is first name. I'm going to click view emails. Excellent. So I can see the email that just came in a few seconds ago. I'm Central Time, so it's a few seconds ago. And then I can see right off the bat, like last name is messed up. So what I need to do is I need to come down here and I need to say, let's edit extra template. Let me make sure to look at this one. Yeah, perfect. So this is our old one. So what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to delete this old one. Remember, this was the old template where we had the full donor name. So I'm just going to say, no, that's no longer a template. Let's delete that email. Yep, perfect. And so now this is the new one. So what we need to do is we need to say edit this template. And we need to highlight all of this information again. So this will be email. This will be, make sure I select that good. Yeah, be careful not to highlight that extra space in there. This will be first name. This will be last name. This will be the amount. And then this will be that donor ID. Perfect. I'm going to click save on that. Then I'm going to click save extra template. And you can really do this as many times as you want to. So for example, let me send a new email address in. Let's say this one is John Smith. Send this to Will, which is going to forward it again here. Make sure we save that. Perfect, it's saved. Now if we go back to mailbox, view emails, give this new one a second to come in. It looks like it missed some of those last letters for me. So you might have to troubleshoot a little bit getting these perfect. Yeah, it looks good. Mailbox, view emails. Here we go. Here's the one that just came in again, the second one. Nice. So you can see this looks really good. Last name, first name, all that stuff's good. Amount, donor ID, perfect. If you wanted to, you could click edit extra template just to kind of train this again, but I think that looks pretty good for now. So I'm going to go back to this Zapier that I set up in the previous step, and I'm going to click new email, find data, and then I'll just click down here just to load more so I can see all my data. Email C, pulled in 1 second ago. Perfect. So you can see this is John Smith. This is the new one we sent. So now all of this information, if I look in here, is really clean. So first name is perfect, last name is perfect. Now click continue. So now when this information is being forwarded to Grativid, it'll be clean. And so the correct information versus John Donor will be sent to Grativid. So let me come down here to customize task. All right. So my first mistake, notice that word parse right there in the name, the last name, parse John Donor. That's because I accidentally left in this piece of text right there. So make sure to get rid of all that. And then let's find that last name again. There it is. Perfect. So John Smith, amount, signing it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Assign to Will. New donation made. Make-A-Wish fund. Excellent. So now I'm going to click continue. We're going to test this one more time. I'll click retest and continue. Looks great. We'll give it a second to register here. Awesome. So you can see I just got this notification here, new task created. So now when I refresh this, perfect. I can see all of that information is exactly how I want it. So John Smith, first name, last name, John Donor, and then Make-A-Wish Fund. So that's it. So that's one unfortunate thing is sometimes you might have to go in here and kind of clean up that parsing and test different templates. But the great news is once you set that up once and you clean it up, it's going to be good and it's going to be set moving forward. All right, let us know if you have any questions. See you.